And just to let you know, I was talking with the athletic director, they got a discount on the balls, on those very beautiful soccer balls. Oh, try to do a little give and go was Maury. I don't know if people saw that, noticed that on TV. He was trying to feed originally DeAndre. With that being said, it'd be Brockton ball right around midfield on the throw-in. And a little give and go to the Boxers. Vega knows he has DePina on the other side, but BR smartly breaks that up. And DePina played it off another BR defender on the throw-in. And coming in, the Boxers try to keep the Trojans try to keep the Boxers out of their end. And now Batista. He gets double teamed, still out. BR regroups. And that's broken up by the Boxers. Here's a takeaway. Here's a chance for Brockton. Trying to set it up and blocked. Waited a little bit too long was Moria. And coming down for BR and breaking that chance by the Boxers. We'll give you that gentleman's number and name in just 1 second. And we'll have a side kick. I want to say that was Owen Green again. Here's a side kick fired by the Boxers. That's headed in. And a stoppage, and we'll have a turnover. Change of possession here. As the goalkeeper will set it up. And here's James Nichols. Here's a line drive kick. That's kept in by the Boxers. Nice side off ankle kick by Lopes. And a quick throw in by BR as Andre. Nope, he's going to give it over to, excuse me, that was Georgakopoulos. Georgakopoulos again in the Brockton end. 33 minutes and running on the game clock in this first half. Now Brockton trying to get their feet under them. They're trying to get their momentum back. Initially had a good rush. BR doing a good job to slow them down now. And there's a feed in the middle, and the goalkeeper might not get it. Another quick, oh, he didn't get that much foot on it. He tried to set up the other side. Coming in and blocking with a great job by BR. What a crazy angle for Barros. And he was still able to try to get over to his teammate on the other side. That was Moria. And BR came up for the challenge, was able to stop the Brockton attack. And now Foster. Foster, he has Renuso with him. He's going to bring it up till somebody challenges him. Now he has a little give and go. BR there on the defense. Trying to make a move is DePina. And Green lost it on the throw-in. Trying to make another move was Moria, but he's triple teamed. And just like that, Brockton's trying to regroup from the far side. There's Batista. Working up from the far side of the field. Back to Batista. As Renuso got involved there from it, there's a little kick, trying to feed him up, Little collision with the goalkeeper. But Nichols comes down and steps up for the challenge again for Bridgewater-Raynham. Now Batista. A little header. Coming down the side, this Moria. Oh, just too much on it. Brockton has had several chances, and BR has stepped up to the challenge. So far in this game with 31 minutes and running. Actually, 31-27 and running left in this first half. We have no score, as you can see. BR. Then at midfield, Foster, initially to Vega, then midfield, Renuso. He has someone coming down the other side from the far end, trying to get a kickoff. Oh, didn't get much on it. Little miscommunication so far in this game for the Brockton offense. And that kept in Batista. And he smartly heads it out. On the throw in is BR now. Right at midfield. Renuso steps up for that. Gets it over to Batista. Little give and go with Batista. Excuse me, Renuso and Lopes. Now BR coming. Brockton coming down the other side. BR breaks that up. Renuso trying to help out the cause. Gets it over to Batista. A little back and forth they go. Trying to coming out the Brockton cause was Lopes, but knocking that down is Andre. Andre trying to make him move. Brockton slows that down. Renuso. Vega trying to get over the other side to the Pina. And now Forrester. Back and forth they go. Forrester again. Renuso sees the opening. He could get a clear shot in the middle. And slowing the Brockton shot down. Back, good job by BR on that one. Because coming down, ready to put that was Moria. Still no score, 29-34 left in this first half. Trying to make a play on the ball, that's Fernandez. Renuso. Right with him is Catino for BR. Now Batista again. Excuse me, that wasn't Batista, that was Barrows. BR stepping up in the challenge. Renuso. Fernandez. He had it over to Forrester for a minute. That's broken up by Andre again for BR. Renuso. He has three guys just waiting. Actually, four guys, the way their offense is set up today for Brockton. Forster, he gets that ball knocked down by Gil Andrade. For the Brockton's defense is Fernandez. Over to Batista. Another give and go over to Renuso. Back to Renuso. Trying to feed inside. He initially does. There's a job for DeAndre trying to get the big man going down the side. That's Moria. And I think they're going to say he was offsides. 28-12, 28 minutes, 12 seconds left and running in this first half. We have no score, as you can see. There's a nice kick trying to set Andrade. Andrade in quest for BR. But just like that, here come the boxers. Trying to go down the side, they do. That's Moria. Moria now, but the goaltender is just a little bit too much between Moria and Barrows. Right at midfield, Batista breaks that chance. Here's Renuso trying to help out. Well, that's kicked away by Mashfield. Now again, here comes Brockton. Moria. Oh, what a nice play. He'll try to finish. And he does. Oh, what a nice feed for the Boxers. Yes. Number 9. And the Boxers take a 1-0 lead with 27 minutes and 11 seconds left. You could see in the Boxers' body English, it was just a matter of time. Very talented soccer team here in Brockton High School, the boys soccer team. Very dangerous, to say the least. You got Moria for one. Then also on the other side, you have DeAndre. Right there in midfield is Vega. And just like that, here we go again, but by him trying to take it all by himself, well defended again, was DeAndre, but Biaze is another exchange, another takeaway for the Boxers. Trying to make a move, but up there, standing up for the challenge is Joe Broad. So we'll have a corner kick. This is the second corner kick in this first half. And the second one for the Boxers. Brockton sets it up. Here's the kick. Didn't get much on it. Ball's live. Renuso tries a turnaround. Oh, just a little bit too much foot or too much English on it. I don't know how you want to say it, but it's just over the net. We'll have a change of possession. As Nichols will line up to put this ball back in play. There's his kick. Nice line drive kick. Trying to get that BR offense going is Mashfield. Now Mashfield down the side. Trying to get by Fernandez. Great job initially, but he lost the ball. And the corner marker for the field came out. And I think the young man got a little frustrated when he got out-dribbled with his feet work by by Fernandez, and we'll call it inadvertently took out the corner flag in the game. Now ball back in play. BR trying to add a little bit of a press. Batista to the far side. Long kick and coming down the side for Brockton. That's DePina, and they're going to call him offsides. So we'll have a stoppage in play. Well ahead of the ball. And putting the ball back in play is Owen Green, number 19 for the Trojans. Here's his kick. Line drive in the Brockton end. Kicked out, deflects all the way to the far side. That's Barrows. He's being double teamed by was Mashfield. Trying to get it in the Brockton, in the BR end. Now coming up the side. And the goalkeeper might challenge it. He's out of his crease and finally taken out. It'll be a Brockton throw-in by DePina. He gets it over to Forrester. Forrester up on offense. There's a nice angle kick. Nichols takes that, no problem. Whips it up front, trying to get Brockton before they come back on defense. And here come the Trojans right at midfield, trying to set up their offense now. Catino. Far side, that looks like Maysfield. Over to Sullivan, and we'll have another outside, but this time on BR. 23 minutes, 17 seconds in running left in this first half. 1-0 Boxers. Renuso looking. Line drive kick. Way too far for Moria. Now Forrester feeds in the middle. Taken by the goalkeeper. He tosses it in right away. Nichols ain't messing around. He's trying to catch Brockton. But Renuso breaks that up. Now Andre initially. Forrester steps in front of that. Little give and go. For Andre again for BR. BR trying to set it up. Coming down the side, streaking is Quest. for BR. That's knocked away by Renuso to slow down the BR rush with 22 minutes and 13 seconds in running. Oh, almost had a takeaway. Now Brockton trying to add a little bit more energy into this game. Coming down the other side. They're going to call him offsides. With a good initial rush was Darrell Quest for BR. And it will be Brockton's ball as they get ready to put this ball in play. And Batista. Back and forth they go with the Fernandez. All the way over to Forrester. Forrester now. Up for Renuso. Renuso. Back and forth, give and go. Oh, there's an opening for Trojans. He got here's a chance. Here's his shot. Shoot! And, oh, what a save by Nichols. DeAndre had it. He knew it. Took the shot way too late. Excellent job by Nichols from Bridgewater-Raynham cutting down that angle. We'll have another corner kick, the fourth one of the game, but this time from the far side of the field. The fourth one of the contest here in this first half. And we got a couple guys changing out for the boxes to get some fresh bodies in there. Lopes looks like he's coming in. Geronimo DePina's coming in, the older brother. And that looks like De Garza, excuse me. De Garza is coming in. There's a corner kick. That's headed. And that will be BR's ball. On the throw-in. BR trying to regroup. Good job by the boxers. And good job by BR slowing down that Brockton rush. DePina. To DeAndre. Try to set up in the middle, far side, coming in front of that. Slowing out his BR right across the middle. There's Lopes. Thinking about shooting it, looking for somebody. Gets it over to Foster. Foster's shot, trying to angle it over. There's a header over the net. Nice setup. He's got the wrong angle on the header, and it flew over the net. All right, we're out of play. On the throwing. Here comes Brockton, a quick shot. Save Nichols. Quick. Whoa, what an arm on that kid. Gets it all the way almost to midfield himself. Trying to feed Catino. He's double teamed by Brockton. And now Sullivan trying to do something. He's slowed down. Brockton adding the pressure defensively. Only like a little zone trap. And it will be BR's ball on the kick. All the way up in the Brockton end. Let's see who they call. I guess his last touch by Brockton on the throw, and here's BR now. In the Brockton end. That's pushed away, kicked away from Batista. He slows that down. They'll have a whistle, a change of possession. Oh, they'll slow it down. I'm sorry, and it'll be stay Brockton's ball. Two guys got tangled up, and the referee stopped the play for a second. Now Brockton. Fernandez over to Forrester. Forrester trying to feed to Renuso. Give and go. Nice feed. Oh, nice job. Because streaking down the side is Depina. He's trying to get ball. He does. Going to take the shot. Maybe feed a teammate, but that's at the last minute. What a great deflection by BR to slow down that right in front of the net of Nichols. Now Brockton trying to add some more pressure. There's Forrester. You can hear the ref, play on, play on. There's Lopes. All the way over, he's trying to find the big man, Geronimo Depina. So it'll stay Brockton's ball in the BRN, 16 minutes and 25 seconds left in a very competitive first half in the Southeast Conference matchup. Now the Boxers. Coming down the side, there's Forrester. Andre saw him on offense, came down and challenged him for BR. Lopes now, over to Renuso. Renuso with a little side foot action. He was trying to feed Barrows. Another takeaway, they're going to say a little bit too far for Brockton, so it'll stay on the change of possession. We'll have a kick right here in the right at the field, kicked in, broken up by Brockton again. Batista back and forth they go. A little mix-up. Renuso. Now Forrester. Forrester coming down the side. He has a body. He's going to try to shoot. They're going to say he's offside. Oh, just a little bit too far. Coach Furtado yelling out some words of encouragement and adjustment they need to make. Oh, running stride for stride. They're going to say his last touched by BR as Diaz sets up. Are we going to have a change for BR? Coming into the game for the Trojans now is Coyle Bridges. And it looks like Aiden Sullivan's coming out. 14 minutes, 10 seconds left in this first half. Diaz, line drive kick all the way to midfield. That's knocked down by BR. Now trying to feed a little bit too far ahead. There's a kick. Oh, I don't think they saw him coming. Trying to take a shot. Eddie scores! Oh, an off-angle shot. They're calling offsides again. I didn't hear the whistle. Yikes. Zion Depina looks like he I guess they call it offsides. I'd like to know where the offsides was. Guess I missed. There's another breakup by Brockton. There's a line drive. Just too much. Too much foot on that. Too much English, as they say. So I think it was more of another offensive player was running with Zion Depina to cause that offsides infraction. 13 minutes left in the first half. Now Fernandez. Trying not to be on sides. Now on sides. There's a little lifter. Oh, he had me cornered. Just a little bit too much English. Oh, baby, that did not miss by much. Wow. Zion Depina actually slowed the game down a little bit, and of course his other forward was trying not to get caught in that any and all offsides. So just like that, we're back in it. As BR trying to make a threat, they're not giving up. They're going right at. They know how good Brockton is. They're going right at them, and BR's right there to break it up. I mean, Brockton's right there to break it up. Now Batista. Little miscommunication, nothing too crazy. Over to Fernandez. Ranuso. To Fernandez to Forrester. Forrester now. Looking. Back and forth they go for Moria. Ranuso. Trying to feed. He has someone coming down the side. And they're off sides again. Tell you one thing, this Brockton team has a lot of speed. Here comes Green now. Green with a nice long shot. That's headed away by Forrester. Trying not to get too far ahead of themselves. They had 3 offensive rushes called back. And now trying to make, there's Depina. He gets pushed away. Great job by Green defensively. Depina is everywhere in this first half. Corner kick's going to be set up. It looks like that's going to be set up by Moria, who already has a goal in this game. 10-27. And running in this first half. Line drive shot. Oh, what a play by Ranuso! Oh, baby! Ranuso with a nice kick. Up the line drive, corner kick by Moria on the assist. And Brockton takes a 2-0 lead. I like to see the replay on that. Oh, we're going to fire up the replay. No, oh, we forgot that camera. Just joking. Now BR doing what, showing a lot of heart. As Catano and Andre. But now Brockton again. Forrester. Andre Smarley breaks that up. Tyler Moria gets it back to the goaltender. Coming down fast was Geronimo Depina. Now at midfield. Batista breaks that up. Moria again. Oh, he has someone coming down outside. That's Geronimo Depina. He slides out. Goaltender slides out to cut down the angle. From the far side, I believe that's Barrows in front. Oh, and Forrester's kick. Tried to set up, I believe that was, I thought that was initially, that might have been Geronimo Depina again, but I'm sorry, he was on the far side. I got my players confused, I apologize. And they regroup. Ranuso. Moria. Now Andre. Excuse me, Darrell Quest. Oh, what a move. Put a little show on that with some nice dribbling work with the feet. We'll have a throwing in the Brockton end, 8-14 and running. It looks like it's going to be Colleen. Now they're going to switch it off. They're going to let Macefield take it. Here's the kick. Nice corner kick, headed away by Forrester. One man to beat and trying to make a play. And coming up to make the play. And Nichols comes up and challenges the shooter for BR. Naruso. Doing it again was DePina, another whistle. This is one hungry Brockton Boxers boys soccer team, folks. All right, so we're going to set up a kick after that. And here he is, Darrison Barros. Yep, Darrison Barros. I got my numbers right. BR sets up the wall. Here's his kick. Oh, and that's just over the crossbar. Now Nichols, get ready to put the ball back in play. Line drive kick. That's knocked down by Brockton. Initially, that was DeGarza, excuse me. And Brockton again. Lost it for a minute. Great feed. Nobody's offsides. Oh, and he had a two. And we had something. John Martin now inside shoot. Oh, and just wide. Another chance by Brockton. The defenders were coming down on DeGarza, Diego DeGarza, and he knew it. And he tried to get up the best shot he could because the BR defenders were not going to give him a clean look at that net. Now Nichols puts it in the ball, goalkeeper. BR adding some. They're going to say it was last touched by BR, I believe. No, they're going to say Brockton. Maybe it was Brockton. Under the flag, it looks like it's going to be BR ball on the throw-in in the Brockton end. Approaching 5 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. We hit the 2-minute mark. The game clock will be on the field. Off the throw-in. Brockton steps in front of that. Renuso. That stepped in front of it and broken up again. It is Quest. And breaking that up was Lopes. Forrester now. Back to Lopes. Trying to see him in the middle. He has somebody. Oh, he was offsides. He definitely was offsides on that one. Ball being placed right where the infraction happened. And a quick kick. Oh. Seeing if you can get some Brockton people to jump. Nice try by the defenseman. Good idea initially by Owen Green. Now Brockton. Trying to get something going. BR closing it up right at midfield. And now flying on the side. It looks like everyone's on sides this time. Trying to take a shot. DePina looks again. That's blocked away. Nice defensive play by Tyler Moria of Bridgewater-Raynham. So we'll have a corner kick by Moria, who already has a goal and an assist in this game. In fact, I'm sorry, it's going to be a throw-in. I thought he was going to kick it. Forrester. Look at that play. I don't think people were paying attention who was there. There's a shot and a goal! Oh, baby. Geronimo DePina. And Brockton takes a 3-0 lead. That started, folks, with a behind-the-pass kick by Forrester over to Moria, who hit Geronimo DePina coming down to finish it. And now BR. That's kicked in. Diaz finally sees a little bit of action. He'll knock the ball down and he'll get it all the way over.
Thank you.
Now Lopes. Lopes and Forrester. That's knocked down by BR's defense. Forrester to Renuso. Batista. And he has another defender. Here comes another guy. He's on sides. Here's Barrows. Just kicked it a little bit too far in front of himself. Lost control of the ball. And Nichols smartly takes it for BR. Here's a kick. Oh, nice kick. Running down the side is Catino. He's been double teamed. Almost had a takeaway from Batista. Now Brockton. DeGarza. That was Batista. Back to Batista. Catino tries to help out for BR. He gets double teamed. And now Renuso. Forrester. Renuso again. He sees him streaking down the side. There's DePina, but he's way offsides. Even I could call that one, folks. And BR will put the ball back in play. And in the BR, trying to make Quest made a heck of a play. And great defense. Little back checking using the hockey terminology on that one was the Brockton defender now up front. He's on sides. There's DePina. If he can slow it down, he has a shot. There's Lopes. Inside, Nichols takes it all away, and Geronimo DePina was coming down the other side, I believe. Fernandez, Mosley gets it over to Diaz. And Batista, Renuso, back to Batista. And that'll do it for the first half with your score, Brockton 3, Bridgewater-Raynham nothing. Myself and the rest of the Brockton Community Access TV crew will be back with the second half action right after this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Rocky Marciano Stadium here on Armand Colombo Field. As you can see, our current score, Brockton 3, Bridgewater-Raynham nothing. But to the Trojans' credit, they've made it very difficult for Brockton. Put up those three scores very this Brockton team is very well gelled together, and I mean, they almost know. It's almost like watching a hockey game. They know almost exactly where the other guys. Excellent communication. And BR is just doing a young team, doing the best they can to slow down this very potent Brockton offense. So here we go as we get ready to kick off the second half. And of course, that's Moria, who started off the scoring with Brockton. And we're underway. We'd like to welcome everybody watching on the Brockton channel, YouTube channel. And of course on channel 98 here in Brockton. Brockton changes up some of their starters here in the second half. We'll give them to you. We'll call them for you as the game progresses. Brockton trying to improve to 9-0-1. Durfee is in the middle of the mix. They have a big game on Saturday against Durfee. Nice takeaway by BR, but just like that, here come the Trojans. The Boxers as a sidekick, They're trying to set up Canudo. Now it'll go back to Lopes. He has an awkward angle. He hit the goaltender anyway. Flag up. How the heck did that young man get that corner? He was almost like right next to the net, and he still had enough of an angle to get it on goal. That's unbelievable. All right, here's a kick by Caden Lopes. That's in the middle, well defended by Brockton. Initially headed. Nichols for BR takes it smartly, gets the ball up to Quest. And Brockton's there to slow it down. Batista very fast on defense. Now on the throw, and there's Briggs. He's starting this game. Gets it over to Macefield. That's Green. Green kicks it and trying to lead his offensive players. Flying down to Sullivan, but that's broken up. And Diaz kicks it right back into play. Andre trying to help out the BR cause. Catino. That's broken up. Here comes Brockton again. Lopes. Trying to feed Catino. Just too much for Canudo. Excuse me. Am I pronouncing that right? Canudo? Canudo. I missed a vowel. I think the athletic director actually enjoys my play-by-play sometimes. All right, here we go on the throw-in. Canudo in front. Oh, we have someone just shot us. Oh, and wide. I almost called it before the play finished. That's the third time in this game. This time it's Edgar DeAndre with the, just missing shot. I believe I counted 4 off the top of my head. But with that being said, Lopes will have the corner kick for the Boxers. Here's his kick. Line drive this time. He sits in front. Nichols ready to defend it. Good job by the BR goaltender. And smartly kicking it back in is Fernandez so Brockton can regroup on defense. And just like that, BR lost control of the ball out of play. I thought they had that for a second. And Brockton takes over again. Now BR. Fernandez. Batista over to Diaz. Diaz. And there's Fernandez doing some nice footwork there. Little give and go back to Vega. Now trying to help out is De Garza. Forrester will take it uncontested. That kid is unbelievable when he dribbles. Unbelievable. Now BR seeing a chance. Trying to get by Batista. He's really quick. To the far side, that's Fernandez. Fernandez now trying to bring it in. He does. He gets to Vega. Vega. Lopes. He gets it over to the big man. There's Fernandez all the way to the far side. Oh, a little misplayed. And Forrester knew it. Chance for BR now. Try to get their offense going. Headed it, kept in by Brockton. Quest now trying to do something. He gets triple teamed by the Brockton defense. Oh, what great work by Moria. Moria again. He's now Lopes. Oh, he lost it. Wrong angle. Fed him the wrong way. Trying to go back to grab that ball was Canuto. And that's headed. Andre now. Oh, I'm sorry. Quest, excuse me. Cantino. Now we'll have a stoppage in play. And here's his kick. Oh, what a foot on this young man. And Brockton slows down that chance by the Trojans. Still early in this second half. Lopes. In the middle, Moria. And coming down the side. And running is DeAndre onside. He has another offensive player, Vega. Vega trying to make the move. Oh, the forward, they kick. Moria Nichols with a save. Nice setup by the Brockton offense. I'll tell you, that Catino, he has a very, very impressive foot. Just too much. Tried to lead the offensive plays a little bit too much. Sullivan couldn't get ahead of it. And just like that, here's the Boxers. Forrester now. That was initially Vega, back and forth. They go all the way over to Batista. And they changed to the white balls. I like the magenta ones better. The fluorescent ones better, excuse me. Little miscommunication by the Boxers. As Forrester gets it going over to Vega. He gets double teamed. That's broken up by the Trojans. And we're going to have a little incidental contact. And slow to get up, I think that's Sullivan. Yeah, that looked like Sullivan. That's Quest now. Trying to get over to Briggs. It will be Brockton ball. We have a timeout Brockton. 32 minutes, 13 seconds left. Here in the second half, excuse me, in the game. Number 5, Gennaro Renuso scored an unbelievable angle on a corner kick. Garcia and Moria scored the first goal, and the second goal was Geronimo DePina. And that was an excellent feed initially by, I want to say, Forrester to Lopes to Geronimo DePina, who came in to finish the play. All right, so we're done with the timeout. Again, 32 minutes and 13 seconds left in this second half. All of us at Brockton Community Access TV. Hope you enjoy this contest, the Southeast Conference matchup. Again, the visiting Trojans of Bridgewater-Raynham Very young ball team. And your undefeated Brockton Boxers. All right, here comes Brockton. Quest now. He gets double teamed. Tries to get by Brockton. Kicked up. Now here are the boxes. We'll get you the changes as we go. And that's way too far. So it'll be BR's ball. Oh, we have a boxer down. That looks like that's Lopes. It is. Lopes slow to get up. Hopefully that young man will get up. Got tangled in the corner as you.
Down there when he gets up, I'm just gonna run down real quick. All you gotta do is hit the green start button on that. I'll be right back, okay?
As the trainer over there trying to see what's going on. Give that man a hand. He's getting up. He might have twisted his ankle a little bit or hurt his knee. Hopefully it's not that bad. So it looks like we will have a kick, of course, stoppage in play. It'll be BR's ball as they get ready to put the ball in play, waiting for the whistle. All right. And we're back in play. Hopefully we'll have a good prognosis for Mr. Pina. Hopefully it's not that bad. We'll find out. And Brockton adding the pressure and smartly kicking out, slowing down any Brockton rush is Joe Broad. And that will look like it'll be a corner kick for the Boxers. And I believe that's Vega now. Joseph Vega setting up for the corner kick. Here's his kick, little high ball, tries to set up a little header. That will go out of play. It'll be Trojans ball as Nichols gets ready to kick it in. Line drive kick The Boxers knock it down. And we'll have a throw-in. And now they have them lined up. Back and forth they go. To Garza. All the way over to the big man. That's Fernandez. Trying to feed it in. Give and go, they do it. To Garza. Vega. Off to the side. And it's not Canudo. It's, how do you pronounce it? Canudo. I got it right. I got to stop putting pressure on myself. Vega. Oh, nice feed. But Biaz there to break it up. Fernandez. Over to Forrester. Now in the game is Don Vascalis. There's a shot. Trying to get it. That's headed it away. Great job by Broad. Vega now. Canudo. He loses the ball for a minute. And then he gets it back in the corner. Looking for another defender. A little foot to foot on that one. Both guys are okay. Trying to get a shot off. Feeding this guy. Oh, little give and goes. Oh, he fanned on the kick. Oh, ho, ho. De Garza had a shot. Oh, what a setup on that one. That is the third time tonight the Boxers have had a chance to add to their lead. On the throw-in. Canudo and De Garza. And Quest. Referee slows the play down. Let's see where they spot the ball. Close enough. And here's Batista's kick. Trying to set up the far side with a header. That won't go. Nicely defended by the Trojans. And now Quest. Trying to get something going. Cantino now. Trying to get through that that Brockton defense. He loses the ball. Oh, there's a nice move by Don Vascalis. Brockton now. Fernandez over the Batista. Batista. Fernandez. Little give and go back to Fernandez. He'll kick it all the way up to Batista. Trying to find that chance to really open up their offense. Batista. Fernandez, I'm sorry. Canudo. Batista. And Forrester. Let's see what we got. 25 minutes and 50 seconds left. Vega now. Canudo. They don't want the offsides. They've been called for 4 different offensive fast breaks. And Fernandez. All the way over to Forrester. Far side of the field. Andre was adding pressure. And from the far side, DeAndre now. Trying to keep it in for Brockton. That's kept away. Great job by BR, but two Brockton defenders try to get their offensive going. They do. Oh, he lost the ball for a minute. And it'll be Trojans' ball. As the goaltender, James Nichols will put it in play. Here's the kick. We are trying to slow down that Brockton offense. Fernandez. Forrester. Long kick. He has someone going down the other side. That's Canuto. Canuto trying to dribble around, trying to feed the big man. That's Moria. Back to Moria now from Canuto. Turns around. That's got to be some type of... We might get a penalty kick out of that. I'll tell you, the way this Brockton team gels, it is unbelievable, folks. I'll tell you, I enjoy watching it. And setting up for the kick, the penalty kick for the Boxers is Edgar DeAndre, number 18. I try to add to that Brockton lead. Oh, and he hit the top of the crossbar. That is number 5 for chances for Brockton. They were there. They either hit the crossbar, overshot it, or were just too close on offensive rushes and just missed the net. Almost had another takeaway there by Brockton. Now BR trying to get their offensive going. Trying to get his dribble down. There's Broad. And now Green. Nichols will take it for the Trojans. Here's his kick right at midfield. And caught on the push-off, so it'll be BR's ball on the kick, and here's Quintino. Brockton sets up their defense. Line drive kick. That's Hitterwig. And now the Boxers trying to use their speed. Oh, behind the back initially. Renuso scored on that off a corner kick. And we got the, I think that might be the first offsides for BR on an offensive rush, at least in the second half. Approaching 22 minutes and 7 seconds left in the game. Now Brockton. They'll just kick it all the way into Nichols for BR. And he'll just get it over to Green. Moria tried to take it away from Green. Great dribbling by Green for BR. And Brockton breaks that up. Fernandez gives it the goalkeeper Diaz. Fernandez to the far side to Forrester. Back over to Batista. Canuto. Oh, he couldn't get the angle right. He was trying to feed Vega. And I think it was at his feet positioned to run, not for the pass. A little bit too far ahead of himself. Now Cantino. BR trying to regroup. Brockton adding the pressure. Quest now. He's trying to make a move. He loses it. That will be BR's ball. Let's see where they line up to kick. Should be right around there. That looks right. And the senior, the midfielder, Catino line drive way over everything and out of play. And Diaz will set this up. Back in play, here's Forrester. Fernandez. BR trying to add the pressure, trying to trap them in their own end. All the way over to Batista. Batista almost ran into Green. Canuto comes to help out. Now he tries to start his own little rush. Nice dribbling. Gets through two defenders. Back to Vega. Over to Fernandez. And now to Forrester. And like that, here comes Brockton. Their speed is unbelievable when in transition. Very impressive. Kick goes off a Brockton defender. Offensive player, it'll be BR ball. 18 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. Brockton had several chances. And that ball goes out of play as Batista was trying to set up Fernandez on the other side. Cantino for BR, I'm sorry, was trying to break that up and forced him to kick it out of bounds. So here we go. Let's see what they call. See, it's Brockton's ball. Now that's Vega. Canuto. Oh, we have somebody up the side. That's Moria. Moria keeps it in. Nice dribbling. In transition. Over to Vega. Here's another chance for the Boxers. There's a shot. Deflected. And great job by BR on that back check, if you will. Again, I'm using hockey analogy there. And it looks like we have another Brockton player come in. It looks like that's going to be Morales. Frankie Morales checks in. The sophomore, number 15. And Forrester's going to take a break. And we'll have a corner kick in the BR end. There's a kick, headed it. Blocked away by BR. There's a quick shot. Oh, it hit the post. Oh, baby. And we'll have another. BR not waiting, and we'll have another stoppage. And Broad will set this up for BR with 16:40 remaining in this game. And that's not what Owen Green wanted to do. On the throw-in. Moria tried to feed Vega between three defenders. Vega turns around. Little quick give and go back and forth from D. Garcia. Now Canuto. There's quick. Moria tries to set up another player. Turned around, didn't get that much foot on it. Now Batista. He'll toss it again. Oh, what a play behind the back there by Barrows. Barrows gets by one defender, but there's one BR player there. And it's kicked out. Last touch by Brockton. It'll be BR ball. And let's see what Nichols does here. Sets it up to the far side. It looked like it was going far side, but stays almost midfield, but still in the Brockton, in the BRN, excuse me. Oh, that's headed down. Kept in. Great job by Brockton. Feed inside. Oh, we had the big guy coming down the side. That was Barrows. Barrows still has the ball. Gets by one BR defender. And I think they're going to say he was out of bounds. There's Nichols' kick. The BR goaltender. That's headed. Now in the game is Rosa for Bridgewater-Raynham. Excuse me, Brockton. Sorry, I keep on doing that wrong. So I have now Vega. Tries to hit Moria. D. Garcia, back and forth they go. Fernandez now, and they'll try to set it up again. In the middle, there's Moria. Moria now. He has the bodies. Trying to set up a shot. Inside they go, but Nichols is right there to scoop it up. Quick throw in. Now Brockton. D. Garcia, Vega. Here's Moria right there. Feeds into Moria. He's double teamed. That's kicked away. Vega's there trying to clean it up. And they'll start it all again. Fernandez. There's Barrows. Barrows over to Rosa. Rosa back to Barrows. Feeds it into Moria. Little give and go to Vega. BR breaks that up. Now D. Garcia. That's fed in, but kicked away by BR. D. Garcia on the far side. And we'll have a whistle. We'll see what we got. He might have a tight cramp out there. We'll give you that gentleman's name in a minute. We had the stoppage in play. I think that's De Garcia. And it is. Tighten up on him. And Renuso will check back in for the boxers. And just like that, we're going to go back into play. Vega. Barrows now lost the ball initially. No, he has the ball, excuse me. He got obstructed for a minute by the camera. Blame the camera lady. And they'll definitely give you some strange stares. Now in the middle, kicked away by the Trojans. Rosa picks his pocket, if you will. Oh, and a nice job by BR on that. As Sullivan came in initially, now that ball's taken away. Renuso breaks that up, gets it over to Fernandez. Far side kick, kicked down by, I believe that was Andre on the far side. And now trying to keep it in. What a crazy effort by Barrows, just trying to keep the ball in play. He's like inches from going out of bounds. Needless to say, now Nichols will kick the ball in for BR, approaching 11 minutes left in the game. And we got a new player checking in. I don't have his number. It says number 1. I'm going to think that's Jason Silva. And I think it's Jason Silva. Fernandez, Vega, Reynolds, Ranuso, excuse me. Far side for Brockton. Morales. Ranuso, not a Morales. Morales over to Fernandez. And we'll have a change of possession. It will be BR on the throw-in. That's headed away by Morales. BR trying to keep it in. There's a takeaway for the Brockton offense as they back check, try to help out. Trying to set position was DePina again. Now coming down the side. Here come the boxers. There's Silva. Can't get much on it, the youngster. And there's Quest trying to get by Fernandez, trying to slow it down. Fernandez watching the ball, not his feet. Nice job by Quest. And he tried to get Cantino. Good offensive rush by BR, but Ranuso kicks it away. But will stay BR ball in the Brockton end. 9:15 left in the game. They're going to set it up, I believe, for corner kick, and that will be taken by number 19. That's Owen Green. There's a kick. That's headed away by Brockton. BR trying to keep it in. And we're going to have a stoppage in play. Couple other gentlemen checking in for the boxes in a minute. Looks like on the sideline you got Geronimo DePina and Vander Fernandez, the sophomore sensation. Ranuso, Moria back to Ranuso, trying to open up that BR defense. Great job by Quest for BR, but that stoppage in play. We might have an injured Trojan on the field. All right, so we'll set the ball up right around the 30 in the Brockton. And that's out of bounds. It will stay BR ball. On the throw-in. That goes out of bounds. It's Brockton's ball. All right, so here we go. The subs are out. Subs are in, excuse me. Now Morales bringing it up for Brockton. Fernandez, give and go. Ranuso. There's Ranuso. That's kicked out of bounds. You're going to call it Brockton ball. All right, we got another. Looks like we have another Trojan checking back in. That's Cole Briggs. And checking out for Bridgewater-Raynham, that's Georgia Kalopoulos. Nico Georgakopoulos. Sorry, Nico, if I butchered that, I apologize. Fernandez now. Vega over to Ranuso. From the far side, that looks like it's Forrester over to Ranuso. Little give and go. Back and forth they go. Kicked away was Rosa. A little bit too much contact. We have a stoppage in play. And it will stay BR's ball from the point of contact where they blew the whistle. Broad's kick. Now Vega. He has Silva going down the sideline. And helping out is Barrasso. He's been on that side of the net before. Thrown in. And Brockton trying to maybe try to add one more goal before the game's over. Brockton is just pacing themselves. Fernandez again. From the far side. On the throne is Brockton, approaching 4 minutes left. The last 2 minutes will be timed on the field. From the far side. Last touched by the Trojans. Vega now, as the Brockton offense sets up. Line drive kick, headed it away. And that's kicked. Fernandez will regroup. He has Quest coming down on him from BR, trying to come up with a steal. Vega now. Kicked all the way in the BR end. Oh, yes, some Souza. Little give and go. Too much. Now Vega. That's kicked away by BR. Excuse me, that was Sylvia on that last rush. I have a 0. I don't have a number 1 in my... So I believe that's the gentleman's name. Now Renuso. Vega. Sylvia. Excuse me, Rosa, I'm sorry. Now Sylvia. Back and forth to go.
Kept on the field.
Great moves by Barrows. Somehow the referee believes that should be BR ball. And just like that, intrusion comes Andre coming up the side. Should be Quest. Trying to hit Cantino. He can't. Trying to stay on the ball. And Andre now, he's trying to set up a kick. Now the offense is slowed down. Brockton smartly kicks it out, as the official time is now kept on the field. All right, so it'll stay Brockton's ball as they try to get out of their own end. Oh. We just had a little bit of a memory lapse on that throw-in or something, because initially it was Brockton's ball and now BR's going to have a chance. Fernandez steps in front of that, but BR cleans that up. They try to. Diaz. And that'll do it. Your final score from Marciano Stadium. The Brockton Boxers improved to 9-0-1 in the Southeast Conference with a very impressive win over the visiting Trojans of Bridgewater-Raynham.
Thank you for coming out to tonight's game. If you could please help us out, if you did bring any food or drink with you, if you could throw it in the trash barrel on the way out. The boys will be at home this Saturday at 1 p.m. versus Zavarian, right here at Marciano Stadium. Be safe traveling home, and we hope to see you Saturday. Good night.
You heard it from the athletic director. Next game against Zavarian on Saturday. Boys going to try to improve to 10-0. For all of us at Brockton Community Access TV, I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Brockton Boys Soccer, we will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your week. Take care, everybody.